What it do, YouTube? It's your boy Big Bounce Ron. I'm back at it again with another Big Bounce banger. Today, as you see, we're gonna do All Men Think Alike. It's another video by Jubilee. Go make sure to go check out the original video and check out all the videos that they put out. It's pretty dope stuff, and I'm gonna be reacting to a lot of it. So let me see. We invited 6 men to see the range of their beliefs and values. Let me see. Let's see what they're first. I worried about the size of my penis. Bro, if you have to worry about the size of yourself and you're not confident in what you got, then you're a pussy. Bro, you could have 2-inch Punisher. You better be proud of that 2-inch Punisher. On God. Let's see what they said though. Of course, all the.
Oh my God.
Oh.
This is a good question. I like this.
It's just a normal thing to be worried about. Like when you're
You don't have to
growing
be
up,
worried.
You're like, am I normal? You know, like.
Not me.
I hate this.
I'm proud of what I got.
I guess like when I was
Oh.
younger, I was like, whoa, is this normal? Is this not? But like, eventually I was like, nah, I'm fine. I feel like this whole conversation is just like bringing to my awareness how impressionable and like how much of our lives and our masculinity is defined by when we're kids. When everybody's like, oh, you gotta have a big dick, you gotta have a big dick. And all you see is like, only time you see a dick is on porn and it's like 14 inches, then it's like, well, mine doesn't look like that. Yeah. Then of course you're gonna like start
Man
thinking
got a little
about
cock.
it versus
Got a little cock.
I'm actually changing my answer.
Oh, they changed. Now they're soft.
I changed my mind because what he said was, it made a lot of sense, because I remember the first time I saw porno and I saw a black guy's penis, I was like, I'm not like that. As I got older, I perfected my craft.
Bro, those
I've
porn
never had
stars,
sex with
they
women.
got horse.
It has nothing to do with the penis. It's all
They got
about,
horse cock.
it's not the size of the boat, it's the motion of the ocean.
Yeah,
You just
motion.
love a woman,
Yeah,
you
come
embrace
on.
each other, and it's just, I've never had a problem with a woman since then.
I think
Oh
for
my God.
younger guys, this is the concern that I'm realizing is like maybe if these discussions were more open about size and whatever, and that really over time it all becomes okay and it's fine, maybe that would help a lot.
Nah, you know what it is? You know, it's females, bro. Men, alright, let me say this real quick. Men would be so happy no matter what if women didn't give standards for guys. You know what I'm saying? Like girls be like, oh, I want a certain certain amount of inches. I want it deep, blah blah. And then it's like you don't fulfill their needs, and then it's bash talk. But then when you do it to a girl, it's opposite. But that's a whole nother topic for sign off another time. A man should pay for the first date. I'm gonna be honest real quick. I've been on quite a few dates, and y'all could flame me all you want. I do not care. I've dead paid for 2 dates my whole life. Swear to God. Actual, I went out with a girl. We got some good food. Boom. I probably paid for 2 dates. I'm not paying for food. And the reason is because what am I? You want me to pay because I'm the man. Bro, I'll go 50-50, or you're paying the whole thing. That's it. If you want me to pay everything, then you got a problem. And I don't care what you say.
I like the way the old school ways work. They did work, we just messed it up.
So that's important to you to take that leadership role to be,
Tradition.
to be the breadwinner.
I'm the caretaker of society. I don't even like saying it this way. Once you give the woman the power, then you just demasculate yourself. I want to stick to what's made me happy, and my grandparents, my parents,
They're
I'm
bugged.
just going to stick with it because it works. It's not perfect, but it works. Be a man, plain and simple.
I don't know. I think we're just getting in dangerous territory when we start talking about chivalry. At the end of the day, it's like, yo, baby, if you want to pay for this, like, there is no hierarchy here. Like, if you want to pay for.
And that's facts. Like, bro, we're in a day and age where females want equality. You know what I'm saying? So they want equal rights, equal pay, equal this and equal. You know what I'm saying? They want everything to be equal. But now when it comes to certain things, they would be like, oh, you're a man, do this and do that. Like, you're a man, so you should do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all,
For this, pay for this. And maybe next time I'm like, I
You
just
know.
got to check, so I'll pay
you know
for
what
it.
I mean?
Wasn't this the first meal though? You
Yeah,
said?
the first one.
Okay, you only get one chance to make a first impression.
What does it matter if it's a girl or a guy? It's 2019, and your logic
This is
shouldn't
2019.
be,
This is
like, no disrespect,
3
like,
years
oh,
old.
because my grandpa did it and it worked for him, then it works for me. If she's
That's
not gonna
facts.
date me that second time because I didn't pay for her, I think I dodged a bullet.
That's for Tik. I support the Me Too movement. What movement is that? Hold on, let me look that up real quick. Alright, never mind. We're not even gonna get into that.
Be real. Be real.
At first, when I saw it, you know, and talking to my friends, and family, a lot of people in the South, they're like, these women should have spoke up a long time ago. And then I had to like step aside and really process it for myself and be like, you know what? She didn't feel comfortable, and she wasn't in a society, in a place where it was acceptable for her to say anything about it. So now that they have the platform and the ability, I'm like, that's amazing. Speak your truth.
What do you tell a child who is accused of rape by a woman, has his whole life destroyed, and then people just go,
There's always going to be people that take advantage of it. It's not going to be perfect. We're figuring it out as we go, but I think it's done more good than it's
Oh,
done
this is
bad.
like
I think
for
you
my-
get. I
women that
think we get
was
to acknowledge.
and not
bad.
speaking.
Like,
I'm not gonna get into that
like,
topic because
that's why I'm doing like this thing. Is like
I could
for us to
go
say,
on
like,
for
he did that
days,
to me, and all of a
but
sudden now we've like vindicated that guy is like vilified. Like there is no chance of like him having a say in the conversation. And
Trial
we get to
by
have a
mob
conversation
is
every
not
time.
good. Like, this mob mentality is bad. I
Yeah.
agree with that, but I don't think that's exclusive to the Me Too movement.
But we're using it right now to say, oh, that person is bad. Oh, fuck that person. There's no further conversations being happening. If it's a movement to say, yes, okay, this hierarchy we've created of men and women, which is a result of the way men are expected to act, that women are expected to act. Let's have those conversations and everything changes, and I'll be over there all fucking day.
Toxic masculinity is overblown.
it's toxic and blown.
Overblown. Wait, what? Overblown. What is
Can you use a different word?
that? Yeah.
oh, it's the exact right word.
Yeah, I think I just somewhat agree that it's blown out of proportion because I think what happens with social media is a group of people coin a term, and now we're all painted by it.
Like, we are not in like a post, I don't know, like rape culture world, you know, like women are being catcalled every day. And so like
But
men
hey.
are still, I think, seen or experienced as like a predatory presence to
That's
women.
fair.
So like, that's why I just don't think it's like overblown. I think it's new.
If we were good men, there wouldn't be feminists, they wouldn't be attacking us, they wouldn't be hating us. You have a lot of guys who don't want to commit to marriage. You have a lot of guys who catcall. So
Yeah.
yes, men have become toxic. And once again, I have to be consistent with all my beliefs and all my morals. I'm very traditional.
I see
That's
what
fair.
you're saying, but the way you're framing it, like this word
That's actually really
moral is
fair.
kind of
We don't know what that is anymore, though. That's
well,
the
it's like, it
problem.
sounds like you're saying like it's men's job to be like the moral compass of society.
It is.
I think it's everyone's job.
It's everybody's, but men, if men want to coin themselves as the leaders, you have to hold up to
that's-
the good and the bad.
That's part of the problem, though. Like, that's what I think toxic masculinity, it's
he
putting
is-
too much pressure. on
He's
yourself.
a smart guy,
I mean, it's
but
very obvious
it's
that we're grappling with like
it's a
the
debate.
history and the damage of like
It's-
what a world.
it's a both
completely
sides
run by
pull.
men
It's a man
does
man
to
world,
us.
so
That's why I think
they're all
talking
gonna
about
have their
that
different
toxic
opinions about
masculinity.
stuff.
I am comfortable showing my emotions. 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, definitely. Oh, see, I've actually seen like on TikTok and stuff lately where people be like, "Oh, if you're okay, say this and that, blah blah," and a lot of people said, or like, all right, like this thing that says, "Who's your 911?" So that basically, if like you're in the slumps and you don't know where to go, who's the person you go to? And a lot of people in those comments said no one because I'm a man. And that right there should say a lot, because at the end of the day, everyone's human and everyone goes through things. So I think everyone should be there for each other. You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm like, it doesn't matter how strong, how open-minded, how closed-minded, or you know what I'm saying? Like you never know what the next person's going through. So you should always be there and understand where the next person's coming from. That's just my opinion, you know?
It's been like harped upon me for years that like showing my emotions were bad, and like me trying not to be gay. I'm like, no, like I don't want to show these emotions because I'm not gay. I can't be gay. Like I'm not supposed to be gay. Like the church tells me, my dad tells me, my mom tells me, everybody's telling me I'm not supposed to be gay.
He's
so
gay.
like
I would never
just understanding that at
swear
25,
I wouldn't.
now
I thought he was like
26,
a
like
straight
I'm
black
over here
man that
like,
was
okay, like, oh,
slanging
you're
these women.
insecure. Okay, that's what that feels like. Oh, you're sad. That's what that feels like. I can now be aware of those things, but to show them to other people right now is like really hard for me.
I do feel like I'm very verbally like about my emotions with my wife, but I wouldn't
Yes.
agree completely
you
because
should.
I'm not like that with anyone else. I mean,
Facts.
I just failed a
No,
college
and that's
class.
the thing right there. That's actually really facts. Excuse me. If you cannot go to your significant other as a man and talk to her about what's going on, like your problems, then you should probably seek like some deeper help, or you know, try to find something that you can relieve all your stress. You know what I'm saying? Like my girlfriend tells me all the time to like go to her. My mom tells me go to her. My dad, go to him. You know what I'm saying? Like, and sometimes, you know, as a man, it's hard because you think you can fight all these battles by yourself, and sometimes you need the extra person or the extra shoulder.
And I was
So-
crying about it to my wife, but no one else at school saw me cry, you know? I specifically texted my wife, make sure the kids are asleep by the time I come home, because I just knew I was gonna be like, as soon as I stepped through that threshold to my house, I was just gonna let go, and I didn't want them to see that. But like the next day I sat down and I had that conversation with them, like, hey, I just wanna let you guys know, you know, your dad didn't pass this class, and they're like, oh, are you okay? And I'm
Next
like, yeah,
time,
of course,
you
you know?
just
like,
cry in front of your kids, man. I remember
yeah,
like
that's
seeing my
facts.
dad cry for the first time when his mom died, and I remember like imprinting that in my mind as like, wow, you know, like my dad can
So your
be
grandmother? Yeah.
upset, and that was like an important thing to witness.
It's real.
No, that's facts. I think the like, I think as like a young man growing up, like from experience and stuff, like the first time you see your dad cry, you feel like it's okay to like let emotions happen. Cause I remember like even just sitting there talking to my dad about like certain topics, and he would just like shed a few tears, and because it's real raw emotions, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to my dad, bro, for being there, you know what I'm saying? Cause story time coming, but you're gonna find out soon why it got really deep and emotional. But I see what he's saying.
Reality, emotion.
Yeah, it's real.
I was raised by two parents that I never ever saw cry. The effect that had
Damn.
on me was by the
They're
time
just
one
straight
of them
stern
passed
the whole
away
time.
very suddenly, I didn't really seem to be affected at all. So I've actually had to do a lot of therapy on that. This thing about masculinity not being able to show your emotions is very bad.
Right.
It puts us backwards in society, and we need to be thinking about how to tap into our emotions in a healthy way together.
Thank you for saying in your truth, brother.
Yeah, that was it. Okay.
Nice hearing from you.
All right, I gotta be honest. I'm actually the one who submitted the penis size question.
Oh, thank you, Ian, for your suggestion.
Well, that was it for that. But nah, yeah. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. You guys like these videos, like me reacting to some of these? Cause I got a few more that I haven't seen that I want to, react to on the channel. But definitely let me know some of your experiences with any of these questions for the men followers out there. For the women's, I'm gonna try to find a woman one and like sprinkle a little bit of stuff in there. Might have like a woman or a girl with me when I do that one, so I could get her input on everything. You feel me? But with that being said, let's just go right to this outro. Before this video fully ends, I just want to let's say a little announcement. Within like the next 2 to 3 weeks, I'm gonna be dropping Big Bounce merch. So we're finalizing all the little details and stuff like that. But quick little sneak peek of what the merch is. So you see, you guys can pause the video, take a look, which one y'all like, so y'all know when the merch drops, which one to grab. But with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this little reaction video I did. If you're new to the channel, you already know, subscribe, hit the bell so you know when I post, leave a like on the video, comment more videos you want me to do, and yeah, with that being said, love is love, positive vibes only. Peace.